Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am in Chandni Chowk. I had come to do a video of Red Fort, but I am surprised to discover that Red Fort is shut for 1 month. You can see Red Fort behind me, but government has shut it for 1 month, which means that it will reopen on 16th August. A very surprising decision. So what we'll do is we will walk around this road, which goes from Red Fort, and you walk straight, you will see many landmarks of Chandni Chowk, some interesting places to eat, and this actually ends in this road ends at Fatehpuri Mosque. So let's see. I'll try and cover some interesting landmarks. So let's start. The first landmark you will see is Digambar Jain Temple. During the time of Mughals, Jains were a prominent community. So Shah Jahan had built Red Fort and this entire area, which is called Shahjahanabad, in a 10-year period, which was from 1638 to 1648. So let us look at other landmarks. So there is also a Shiv temple next to Jain temple. It's called Gauri Shankar Mandir. It is also one of the oldest temples in Delhi. It's a Shiva temple, so you can have a look at it. You can have a look at this temple, Gauri Shankar temple. So Mughals were kind of okay with temples. It is right opposite at the entry of Red Fort. And Mughals were not really too worried about these. There was a fair bit of coexistence, at least during the time of Shah Jahan. This is a new gramophone house, a shop which specializes in vinyl records. So here you can buy old vinyl records and record players. The shop is on the first floor. You can see the entrance. And you can also see that government has tried to beautify this area. So they have banned the entry of cars and scooters. Only rickshaws ply here. That I think is a famous building, State Bank of India. It's been around for like maybe more than 100 years, this building. So that also is a landmark. So right now I am in Bhagirath Place, which is well known as a hub of lighting products. So you can see shops selling here all kinds of lighting products. And yeah, it's a typical scene of Chandni Chowk. You can find anything and everything which relates to lights here. It's a wholesale market, which means that people, traders come from all over North India and they buy their stuff from here. So yeah, have a look at it. This is Moti Cinema, which was in 70s and 80s Delhi's premier single screen cinema. It was Raj Kapoor's favorite cinema, and the premiere of his movie Bobby was held at this cinema hall. But it is now shut down. Very sad. It has got a very unique architecture. I'll try and show you from the outside. See that unique Art Deco style of writing Moti. Very sad that single screen cinemas have shut down. This area is Bhagirath Palace and Moti Cinema is here. Now let's go and see other places. That's Central Baptist Church here, and as we walk along you can see Gurdwara Seesganj in the distance. So it is afternoon right now, and Chandni Chowk has got a charm of its own because it's a weekday and it's very hot. So the place is not very crowded, which is surprising. So you can have a look at this. That's very famous Jalebi Wala at Dariba Kala. So Dariba is a market You can see it's a silverware market, and this shop here is very famous. You get jalebis and samosas here. Mentioned that Dariba is a silverware market, so their shops here are all specializing in silverware. So you can see the shops. So this market I think is more than 100-year old, maybe 150-year old. So yeah, you will find all kinds of silverware here. So yeah, it is an experience walking around in Chandni Chowk. You can see that. You really have to just walk, or at the most you can take a rickshaw. This is Gurdwara Seesganj. You can have a look at it. The place where, at this spot, Guru Tegh Bahadur had sacrificed his life for the cause of Sikhism and Hinduism. Legend has it that when he was beheaded, there was a storm at night, and one person who lived in the area which is present day Rakabganj Gurdwara, he had actually come and taken Guruji's head and kept it at the place where Rakabganj Gurdwara is located. And then it was transferred to present day Punjab, Anandpur Sahib, I think. So this is a beautiful Gurdwara. This was constructed much later, much later. So you can have a look at it. This area is called Fountain or Fawara because there used to be a fountain here. So I'll show you the fountain also. This spot used to be a fountain earlier. Now it's been taken over by the Gurdwara committee, and they have created a structure here. And behind this is actually that area which used to be Jagat Cinema Hall. Now there is, I think, a library there. You can see. Next to Seesganj is this masjid called Sunehri Masjid. It has a lot of historical significance. Sitting on top of this masjid, Nadir Shah saw how his troops caused such a havoc in Chandni Chowk. That was in 1739 when Nadir Shah had come to Delhi and he plundered Delhi and permanently weakened the Mughal Empire. We are very close to the Chandni Chowk metro station. So if you get down at Chandni Chowk metro station, you would come here pretty fast. It's just a 2-minute walk. That's very famous Nataraj Halle. It's normally very crowded. It has been around since 1940. So this is very close to Gurdwara Seesganj, and it is very close to Paranthewali Gali. We have entered Paranthewali Gali. So there are only 3 shops now which sell or make paranthas. This is the first one that you will see. Babu Ram Devi Dayal. This is one. There are other shops here like the sari shop, and we are walking in Paranthewali Gali. So you will now see 2 more shops. This is the second one, Pandit Kanhaiya Lal Durga Prasad, and then the third one is Gaya Prasad Shivcharan. So all these shops, these 3 shops, have been, I think, around since 1874. Yeah. There is a 4th one also, which is Babu Ram Paranthewali. They have been around since 1870. Because it's afternoon, around 5 o'clock, not many people here. Otherwise, these shops are fairly crowded. So earlier I'm told that there were many shops which made paranthas here. So that's why the name Paranthewali Gali. But now you will find only 4 shops selling paranthas. Otherwise, it has got lots of sari shops like this one where I'm standing. So I hope you enjoyed it. There are lots of places to see in Chandni Chowk. it's not possible to cover it in one block. So I've covered main highlights around this area, which is when you walk from Red Fort towards Seesganj Gurdwara and to Paranthewali Gully. But yeah, you should come here in a metro and walk around. That's the best way to discover Chandni Chowk. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely day. Thank you.